What's going on, y'all? It is your girl Paige Alexander, aka CEO Paige, and this is Trill Vibes the Podcast. Yay! Now check this out. I'm really excited. I'm lit about this episode because I got my homie, my dog, one of the hardest working, one of the dopest creatives out here in Atlanta doing their thing right now. No one other than the hilarious KB2 Funny.
What's up, baby? Yeah, I'm feeling real VIP right now. We got options.
I brought that out for you, because I know you're not much of a drinker, so I wanted to make sure I got the Ciroc for you, and it goes quite well. It's like I picked the perfect thing for you, just go with your whole, feng shui, everything you got going. So that's lit. Then we got the wine, because you kind of seasoned. So it's just for the for the grown folks. We always gotta toast it up with the champagne thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but now, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling so good. Like, you really got me feeling real luxury in real life. It's like it's a whole production.
Yes, it's like
the hookah. It works, okay?
It's lit out here, right?
So what's up? I'm all yours today. Whatever you want to do, let's
Everything?
go. Everything.
All right.
I'm excited.
Well, first of all, a lot of people don't know, that we actually knew each other from the past, You was one of the first real friends me and Paris had when we, touched down from Detroit or whatever. Mm-hmm. You, Caleb, Carlton, Autumn, Brianna, all the neighborhood.
First on this thing, first on.
Decaf, Yeah. So, looking at today, coming from all the way back then, damn, time has really passed, right?
We're adults.
We're adults.
I'm seasoned.
You
still salt and pepper.
Nah. Some salt and pepper. Nah, I'm getting up there. You know what I'm saying? But finding with time. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at you right now. You look good and shit.
You give me a lot of compliments.
Keep going. You really got it going on or whatever. I commend you for that. This is the person I've always known. To do your thing, kind of stand out among the crowd. Just be this light. So that kind of get us going for what we're going into today. Just kind of talk about your platform, everything you got going on, because you got so much shit. That's really how we reconnected. I saw you on social media doing your thing, so I said I gotta pull up on my dog one time. You know what I'm saying? Show some support. So let's kind of talk about your platform. Tell these folks who you are, what you do, why you do it, who you do it for. Give them the breakdown, because you got a lot of shit going on for you right now.
A lot of shit. But I do gotta say thank you. I'm gonna thank you again at the end too. But thank you.
Of course.
My platform, because I am the bearded lady. I'm the bearded lady of comedy. I like to say bearded lady of Atlanta, or just the bearded lady in the situation. Period.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I kind of always stood out, even before. Back when I was shaving, it was always like I would be too loud, or I'll be serious and people just laugh. I stayed on solid lunch. I was like all the time. I need you to bring it down. I'm like, I was talking to. So I didn't at first my talent was to get me in trouble.
Right.
I thought I really needed to be quiet and keep it in. I didn't think as entertainment, I just thought I was embarrassing the person I was with. Or just making students not pay attention.
Okay.
Kind of thing. So even disruptive. That was talkative.
Right.
On my phone, talkative. I'm like,
I'm sorry.
Damn. Okay, it was kind of weird here.
You're a Leo too, so y'all know how it is with Leo. You gotta be out here.
You see this, yo. So you really, I'm trying to think where to start, because I can say I always been funny, but then I really didn't take into it to some real. I don't know if that was
No. It really goes into your platform, how you came about the baby, your therapy, all that shit. All that shit had a lot to do with where you are today and how you got there. It's your story. So just tell me your story and how you manifested everything that you got going. Because we both know we got a lot of dreams and aspirations, and so just kind of give me that background, how you became the bearded lady of comedy.
All right. Because I was like, even part of my story, I always kind of worried about the part that's not me. So I do have to say it. But
That's really the shit.
Because it's like, you being entertained, but even entertainment can be sad. It can be angry. It's people connected to their emotions. It can entertain your soul, entertain your heart, entertain your brain, your eyes. So for me, where it started, like, I always knew I was kind of funny, but I was being serious. So I didn't know that it was a comedian that I was doing. It's just how I said it. Yeah. So really, it was. Don't talk away with it. I'm like, oh, I'm not being funny. Can't hang out with you no more. So that's how I would do it. So really, like, so it was. I give more details. So it was with my wife. So outside of the funny, she was like, "You're depressed." And I was like, "Black people don't do that. That's a Caucasian situation." So I really, in my heart, like I really didn't feel like anxiety until I was in like my early 20s. So when I started working on myself, that's when it came to me. So I started liking this. I am sad. You know, I am depressed. Like, but okay. Like I got stuff to work on. Like I really had to learn that I was being abused by my mother. Right. She was the one that was making me shave. Right. She was
natural. Like it's not no testosterone. You're not trying to take something. You're not trying to become nothing other than who you are.
That's it. It was really what puberty hit. Yeah. Like I got breasts and a beard. Like it really did, and I really didn't think. I honestly didn't think. I just thought it had like long sideburns. You know, I really thought that, but I feel like the more I shaved, the more like it kind of spread it out. But still, I shaved till I was like 27.
You know, I know other women like that. You know what I'm saying? They just shave it off, and you can tell. You know, someone come right up with makeup, but you can tell like it happened. I can see it.
It's like I have an older sister and a younger sister. They both. My younger sister, my older sister, her goes all the way. I'm low-key jealous of her. And hers connects all the way, but she got the laser removed when my younger sister wax. So we could be the bearded sisters. You know, but that'd be some shit. But you know, families don't work on that. Yeah. But it really was a therapy. My wife taught me to go, and I learned that the shaving wasn't my idea.
Right.
It wasn't. Like I never thought about how I felt about it. It was still my mother's idea. Right. Because it was, I'm paying my own bills, my own insurance, my own car, but I'm still living on my mother's roof. Mm-hmm. So once
ain't that some shit?
Like, damn, I'm like,
you paying your own fucking bills, you out here living your life, you're doing you having fun, but you still doing what the fuck you was doing.
My mama said,
your mama's house. Ain't that something?
My mama said I gotta shave. So I had got comfortable with therapy. Cause it was just, even before my beard just looking masculine, I would have issues going to the bathroom at work.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So now it's a livelihood type, it's a, you know.
So my bad, but so it's like the company understood I needed accommodations too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I take that single stall. So it really was like a whole, like once I realized like I didn't block my pain, I looked up and realized everything that was triggering me, like I just couldn't go to the bathroom. Right. I had to think about it. Or I wait, okay, well, there's only one. My hunger in the bathroom, so let me go to the bathroom now. Like, this is a good time. Right. So, with the therapy, it was the beard, let it grow. It was my story, and it was okay for me to laugh at it. You know, also, I had to get permission to tell the stories from my childhood, because it was still what happens in my house stays in my house. Yeah. My mama's rule. Yeah. But my therapist, she was like, weren't you being abused, or was your story, so why can't you tell it? So I really learned to give myself permission.
Free yourself.
Permission to be a comedian, permission to tell my story. And that's when I got on stage. As soon as I gave my permission, I'm not going to get in trouble. My mama's not going to get me. Yeah. Like, she can't take my keys from my house.
And would you say that was like your only like block? Mm-hmm. It was your only fear? Like just getting away from that person, that one person. It was that one person, not a thing, not a situation, just that. That was it.
That was it.
Wow. That's a lot of power. Yeah, it's a lot of power.
It took a lot, because it's like, when something good happens to you, you want to call your mama. You know, your first best friend, low-key sometimes be your mom, most of the time.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, you can trust with everything.
So it was like, I felt like telling my story was disrespecting her. Mm. Like a lot. Because I had to like my open up story, my telling about when I woke up and the first time it got too thick, she really took the razor blade and sliced it. And took it off. Like, I thought I was bleeding how hot it was. Yeah. So I felt like, well, since my mother's the one that did it, I can't tell her story. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. So I had to free myself. And that really was the only thing. I've been out. I've been gay. I got a whole wife, you know.
It's not even the fact that, I like the same sex. It's just the beard.
It's the beard, you know. And we can go to the next question, but the last thing was when I got to therapy, I asked my mother, I said, I need my therapist to see what I've been dealing with. And she came. She came to therapy and just told the truth. And I had to walk away because I said, all the pain that she caused, if I killed myself for those reasons, would you go back in time and change just to save me?
Yeah.
And she said no.
Right. Oh, that's confirmation enough. Like, why am I holding the fuck on? For what?
For what? You want to save me? Mama? So
I'm holding up myself for you. Basically, just for you to not even give a damn or consider, my feelings or my emotions.
So I ain't holding back nothing.
And you know what? It's still easier said than done because it's your mother, like you said. Like, damn. That's tough. I commend you for that. That's a fucking breakthrough. Like, that is it. Damn. So, like, today, now with your platform, like you said, you are a comedian. You are, you're doing shows, you book left or right. Like, you lit out here. You got you cupcake shouting. You got your apparel. Dressing beautiful. Like, you just co-hosting. You then linked up with Kid Comedy. Shout out to Kid Comedy. Man. Major super dope person. How did that happen? Like, and how has that boosted you?
Ooh, cause I didn't have a plan.
Right.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause this is my 4th year doing stand up.
Okay.
Going to my 4th year.
Damn, I would have thought it was longer. Honestly, real shit.
I appreciate that.
I would have thought it was longer.
Man, it was like the first 3 years I was doing like the straight clubs.
Yeah.
Cause I Google open mic and go to the open mics. Like, let me just get on the mic.
Yeah.
Cause that's a lot by itself. You can write it out and practice, but when your hand touch the mic and it's the lights and people looking, blank. Like, period. So it's like, you gotta get used to it. So I was just hopping around, but the heterosexual crowd couldn't get past my beard. Okay. So maybe you believe, maybe I'm not funny. But when I'm around gay people, they laugh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I really was about to quit. I was like, oh, this is it. Let me stick to the call center. Like, cause I'm really like going like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like,
so what is the reaction?
I could never, but really when I looked into the crowd, they were just staring. They were just staring. They just couldn't, but like the gay person would laugh in the crowd. So one day, Kid Comedy Flyer popped up with a comedy show. I was like, oh snap!
This is for me.
This is like finally, like it was really like she was Peter Pan and came to my window. Let's go to Neverland.
Right.
I was like, oh, and they black and they still like I need to go. So I really was like low key like stalking her. Anyway, I was going to all her events, like all of them.
No, and that's what you gotta do.
You gotta show up, and she made it a safe place, and I felt welcome.
Yeah.
Even though she busy, she didn't know me. She was like, "Hey, how you doing? I'm glad you came out." That took me out alone, by itself, because I'm old school. I'm 33. My club days was like 06, 07, 08. Me with a
club no more.
I'm still going to the club, but the family and the gay community scene it wasn't the same. So once I got my help, I'm gonna be a comedian, let me be my social butterfly, the gay board, I'm hopping, and I'm not feeling that welcome home energy.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like with gay people, it's like, you family? Yes. Okay, let me see how I can love you. What can we do? This is Paige. Right. This is what she do. You know, it was just like to make sure that your immediate family, if they are abusing you, your second family will take care of you. So that's when I came back into the scene, like the house.
Village.
I was like, oh, it ain't like this no more. You pay your $10, you twerk and go home. Pay your 10, twerk and go home.
Right.
And Kia was like, hey, what's your talent? This is where we at. Hey, welcome in. It was just like the embrace that I needed. And I just showed up every event, every open mic. I was like, hey, I'm funny. I said, you don't have to pay me. I'll show up. I'll be there. And she was like, okay, you are funny. And it just took off. And to even build a personal friendship. Yeah. So it's like, even some people like, hey, we ain't talking about business today. Or like, hey, we talking about business all day. Yeah. So it's like, she's really educated me. Like, the education I wanted from my mother, because she's in the entertainment business. Okay, wow. A whole film festival. She owns a film festival. So it was like, I always was the number 2, but I had to stand in the dark because how I looked. Yeah. And with kids, she was like, go. Like, she pushes me out. Like, I be chilling, she just passing me the mic.
Yeah.
So it's like she's giving me life that I wanted from my mother.
Yeah.
I don't even know that, but yeah.
That's lit. Shout out to Kia.
I know. Hey, trying to make me cry in here. Don't be giving me the Oprah face.
Nah, that's your shit though.
Oh my God.
Hey, look, I said every show, so I said today again, one thing that we always talk about in everything that you do is having your support system. So it don't matter where the fuck that support come from, because I'm going to tell you one thing. Every time you get support, 9 times out of 10, it comes from the people you do not know.
Okay.
So like you can have your family who, oh, I'm so proud of you, I believe in you, I encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. But as soon as you need a cash app or some, a donation or whatever for you to show up, whatever the case, you won't see them. So let's just be clear, you know, and it just is what it is. So shout out to the support, because it's always needed in every way. That's it. Keep supporting those around you and do your shit.
Okay, support is needed.
Support is needed, you know what I'm saying?
Even with your pull-up, like you supporting snowballed into so much stuff. Like you were just going on a date to MSR. I was like, oh, and it was like, I do this. I was like, oh, and it just built. And now I'm hosting your event. Now I'm on your show. So people, I don't want to tell people the secret to support. I really just didn't do it and end up like us.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no secrets.
But no, but you did for me though, cause okay. Well, for one, you had me come out to your show that you was doing with Jimmy Lucci, Big Small Talk.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty dope. I have been telling you it's something I want to do. And how long ago was that? That was
about a year.
That was a little second.
Yeah.
So you was at the old spot. So that was that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I came out there. Boom. As a witness of a friend doing their thing. Cool. I like that. That's motivation. I gotta get on my shit.
Yes.
Fast forward, I'm seeing you on social media doing your thing. So I actually come out. I see you in person. I'm like, damn, that's so lit. You know, I'm like, I'm infatuated.
Yeah,
you know, like I like it. So I'm like, okay. So then I had host Hoops for Breast Cancer. If y'all didn't come out to Hoops for Breast Cancer, you really missed the show. I had KB as a host. It was so dope, man. For everybody that was there, they were like cracking up to your ass on the microphone. One of the livest, dopest hosts I had. So we definitely gonna bring her back for year 5 this year. You know, make sure y'all pull up this October. The date is dropping soon for Hoops for Breast Cancer year 5. It's about to be lit, so definitely gotta have you back again. I need you to be back. So like everything. So today you got a fan base. Like you got people really fuck with you. So like when you come to the stage or whatever the case may be, people know you for everything you do. They know you for the comedy. They know you for your apparel. They know you for the, you know, the cupcakes. Everything. So like with all these people knowing what you doing so much and all these people knowing what you do, you in the limelight. Just be real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what is that like for you? And you're a Leo, cause like, how do you like, you know, you stay crowned? Yeah, we love attention. Hey, Leos love attention, man. I'm
even
sorry.
A little bit.
Even
like
just a little bit.
Like, hey. Really? Cause I must start off, like I am a married woman.
Mm-hmm.
I've been with my wife for 11 years. Married for 6. Our anniversary is March 31st. Okay, 11 years. So, it keeps me humble because they wasn't there when I wasn't.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like before the curls, before the cupcakes, before like I was telling jokes, it was Whitley and her unconditional love to get me to these points. Like Whitley helps me with my line. She does my hair. Like she's like, hey, you need to write some jokes today. So it's like even with them like giving me attention, they only want the person that's on the mic. Period. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes entertaining me talking, I'm putting on. Yeah. So it's like, do you want the quiet, KB? Do you know that I can be quiet? That I can be sad and I don't want any jokes or any noise at some points? You know, since sometimes I want to be touched a certain way. You know, so it's like, they don't deserve, you know, the kind of attention that they're asking for. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's different kind of people. Like, it's people that respect, hey, let me buy that. Yeah. You know, so let me book you. I'm going to give you a deposit now. You know, it's people that have sent me money and then talk to me. I'm like, what is this? Like, oh yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I'm about my business. Yeah. Then you got the people like, well, can I book you personally for my house party? Mm-hmm. You know, and it don't be no flyer, they just want me to come to their house. Yeah. Or it's like, I got people want to do a skit, meet up, they have 0 ideas and just really wanted to hang out with me. Yeah. So it's like, it'd be weird, I had to be cautious and like follow my gut, like, is this an opportunity? Or this is a weirdo? You know, kind of thing. Like, really, so it's cool. Like, you walk in, hey, KB, hey, to be like, I love that part. So when I walk into the room, but that's my whole goal was, when I step into the room, that somebody know me. You know, so that was my goal, but it's just like, it's levels to the crowd. Yeah. It's levels. It is. And it's like the weird is starting to grow. Because you be like, oh, you married. Like, oh, yeah.
You like that.
It was like, oh. Let me like, at the club, I was like, cause sometimes you be in the mood, you just move. I'm in the crowd sometimes, and the girl kind of like went like this. And I'm like, I didn't even really process it until I think somebody just caressed me. Like, I just be so not into, like, I have to process. Like, one girl would pretend to be somebody else's friend, so that it just, I have to be cautious.
Yeah.
Cause I don't want to fall into some good cat. I'm actually like, I did not need to be here. I did not put my hand on purpose.
I did not get here.
Like, that was not.
How am I going to explain this shit?
Like, babe, please don't. Like, for real.
I am weak.
Child, if I'm shining, it's because my wife loves me.
Period.
100%.
They do work hard. I see the shit she do. Shout out to Babe.
Come on, Babe.
Cause you lit. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Babe. Her name is Willie. Don't call her wife. It is. No, she don't call her wifey.
Yeah, I know the thing. Wifey.
Call her
incorrect. Call her wife.
That's what people used to tell you, like, oh, you know, I like you a lot. I don't want to marry you, but everybody knows you my wifey. Nah, she wife. It's paperwork. I used to be KT. I am KB. I took her name.
Yeah. I like that. I like that shit. Now, what I need you to do, before we even do anything else, talk about anything else, is I just need you to pour a drink of something besides the champagne. You know, we're gonna toast up with that. But I just need you to, your glass is empty, and I've never seen that on any set, any shoot thus far. I know, but I'm gonna need you to test the water.
It does match my outfit.
It does match.
What? This wine.
That's wine.
What can I put a splash of cranberry or both of them?
You can put the Ciroc in, with the splash of
now, don't
cranberry.
judge me how much Ciroc.
Ice, you know what I'm saying?
Just because I love Paige, I want everybody know, do not buy me a drink at the club. If like, Kappy, what you want? Water. Okay, this is just for Paige. For the Greystone. This one, I can do the big glass. I tried, okay.
That's why the ice gonna help. The ice will help, because,
That's what all the young folks say. Okay. Which one you do first?
I'm saying. She said, which one you. That's how you know the food on junk first.
Can I use the top? Oh, we're gonna split. Let me act like I'm cool, yeah.
You are cool. Cool as fuck.
I do this.
Where did Aggressively Beautiful come from? Like, I love it. Oh, that's
Can
perfect.
you, okay.
That's perfect. That's good. That's
Right.
good. I'm gonna top you off.
Thank you.
That's good. I'll take that. That's good.
Ooh, tie that on a little bit more.
That's good, class.
This doesn't match my outfit too.
Right.
They're gonna sponsor us.
Spot on with that.
All right. Now, it could be a lot of cranberry.
Oh, that's good, right?
Oh, no, man. You have a little bit more.
All right, let me see.
Yeah,
All right,
okay, all right.
that's cool. That's cool.
Lord,
That's
have
a
mercy.
good shot right
So
there.
then you gonna make me go home and twerk some. We're gonna talk about that too.
Yeah, cause you ain't shy. Yeah.
You busted open around here.
We busted over around
I'm
here.
sorry. You had a question? Did I miss the question?
Oh yeah. Aggressive, beautiful.
Aggressive, beautiful. I'm
Yeah,
gonna take a sip.
that's fine. I told you I want my hoodie. So now you had on the
Oh.
white one with purple ink.
I knew that.
You like
Yeah,
that?
thank you. I can do that. I can do that. Oh, you fucked up. Okay.
Hey, that's actually really smooth. You can get real fucked up off that.
It's a Trill Vibe.
It's
real podcast.
Hey.
Okay. You drink? Bro, Aggressively Beautiful. So, I was on tour.
Yeah.
It was a virtual
On tour, y'all.
On tour, darling.
We do tours.
We do tour. We booked getting coins.
We are booked.
Value. It was votes and jokes. Definitely another kid comedy plug with Georgia Quality. We were telling our regular jokes, but getting everybody to vote. We want to say who to vote for. We was like, hey,
just vote.
Vote. Get
Get
out there.
I like that.
So on the tour, I was like, yeah, I was talking about my features because I don't like to be handsome. I don't like to be called pretty. I was like, yeah, I'm aggressively beautiful. Right? And I was just, because I ad-libbed doing my jokes too. And the lady typed in, she was like, I'll buy that on the shirt.
Yeah.
I was like, dang. Okay. So I started doing more research because I wanted a symbol the triangles. So like the triangles are a symbol of masculine and feminine, because I'm both. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're both. It's like even growing up, I used to try to fight being feminine because I was educated you being feminine for a man. Okay. That was my education. So I was like, I am not. I'm going like this time. I ain't feminine at all. Growing up, like don't do me, baby. I'm a stud from Atlanta, East Side. I'm a gangster in the band. Like I was just, it was just so. I just sounded so crazy back in the day. So it was like I'm both. You know, I could be a little, dominant too. So once the lady told me she'll buy it, and then me and my wife looked into it and looked into the triangles, and I already had my cartoon, so we really just like sat there and made designs together. Yeah. But I shine because of my wife. So it was like we brought it together, and it's like boom. Cause I was wasting money on other people's brands too. Yeah. Cause people ask me, well, where your shirt at? Where's this? And I'm like, I don't have that right now. Yeah. But now.
Then you just had it featured in a fashion show.
The Platoon.
Come on, Platoon. That's lit.
I try to stay busy. It was like such a great experience because I wanted to be more than jokes. Right. Okay. I wanted to be like a part of the activism, a part of the change, a part of the people, because there's just no way you can go outside and ignore it. Right. Because I live off of, like, I'm about to give you my address. In Decatur, it's just like, it's a big sign of kids that was murdered. So it's like, I can't leave my house without seeing my people, like somebody dead, or even like trash on the ground. Just like, I can no longer put the full blame on white people. Because I went to protest, it was black people, white people, it was everybody, and it was black police officers beating us up. And it was a Spanish one, and it was like a white one. I was like, well, let me just worry about my people. Right. Like, let me just go back. Let me take a step back. Like, hey, let's pick that trash up. Yeah. So it was like through the Platoon, I was able to have my fashion and make a difference in the city. Because we practiced, and then we went to go clean up. Right. We practiced and we picked up trash at the same time. It just wasn't a party. Right. And I want to be more than a party, because even though like coming to the club is like, wow, like finally, like really going to the club for me was kind of like, I get to get gay for the day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, safe, we're safe. You know, like segregate. I made it home. Safe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like you might not can pour out your heart to me and make a change at the club. So like, let's meet at the club on Saturday morning. Let's make a difference. I like that. So it was like with the Platoon, I was able to like bring it together and still, show a little face.
That's lit. So you were active in the community. So you got that, the activism, you cleaning up the neighborhood, feed the homeless.
Oh yeah, shout out to the McQueen Foundation.
Hey.
My friend Quavo.
Yeah, shout out to Quavo.
Love some Quavo. Quavo is kind of like a love ball. I really do. Like all love. I've never seen her angry, just all love. Yeah, baby, we can work it out. Like she's my cool, calm. Like if I'm feeling overwhelmed, I kind of just stand next to Quavo sometimes. Yeah. Like we want to talk, I just can stand next to her and feel calm. Yeah. So she was one of the people that understood and wanted to make a difference. She was like, well, come feed the homeless with me. I don't think feeding the homeless is like the right term anymore, because they're not homeless. They're just like locationally challenged.
Locationally.
You know,
see, what I don't want to do is laugh. So I don't know why you put it like that. I've never heard locationally challenged.
I be funny on accident. Okay? So we're not laughing at the situation, is how I said it. But yeah, this song is what they have a title. Okay? Yeah. So we do go out once a month. And I'm actually cooking. Like, I be on the grill. I bring them chicken.
Always on the grill. Somebody that's a fool on the grill. This nigga right here. I'm talking about got the apron and everything.
Little 1, 2. It's like low key. I want to be like that old lady that got like. Like I got some smell all your mouth dry. Like that. You thirsty? I got you. You know, like it's no problem. So she gives me that part of life to make the difference. Because people was like, oh, we need a side and meat. You know, like we're not just doing sandwiches or just like. I really like my goal. Like when we get all the money, I want to have like portable showers and like washing machines. Because like, at one point it was like everybody was getting out food. It was like okay, now they got my own food, but right, yeah. So I'm
So like okay, I know you said you don't want to just be comedy, so you got the host. You know what I'm saying? And then you were in a movie with Dreamland Productions, right? Was it called Cage?
okay.
How was that? Like, you felt
Man, the process was great.
You wasn't funny in here. You was the
right. I was the killer.
That's so lit.
It's so. Don't want to say hard. It's not hard for me not to be funny, but it's hard for people not to see you.
Yeah, because people already got you blocked.
No, I want to be the killer. I'm talking about. We in the woods. I'm snatching people up, but I don't even want to talk that much. I just want to you got to kill somebody. And so I was able to get that out of that group of people. I just don't have time. That's the only thing.
Can I ask you?
We drinking.
Well, could I maybe ask you why you song? If you featuring you?
There are like some personal things as far as conversation, and we wasn't able to come back as a group and talk about it. Okay? We had a premiere.
Yeah.
You was there. You seen it when I seen it.
Yeah, I did. It was pretty
It was
dope.
great. Great quality.
I enjoyed it. Shout out to
Shout out to Junior. It was a nice setup. It became personal because it was like certain conversations were being had, or like it be changing. And I was like,
you don't know.
I don't know about it. You know, kind of like it just the communication had stopped. And I was like, well, I heard this, so let's clear. If something happened between us, we cleared up. Right. We talk about it. Period, good or bad, we gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't getting that, but the facts were lining up. You know, so I'm like, so what is it? You know, kind of thing. So it became weird. So I said, well, when are we gonna get the copy? It became an excuse kind of thing. It's like another excuse. And then like I'm talking to the rest of the kids, like, y'all gotta talk. So knowing the changes I have to make for myself.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay, come on.
you know,
I like how you
you know, you just have to like, okay. So what I learned from this is to have my paperwork. So when I do go into production, released or unreleased, I get a copy. Yeah. Edited or not. Yeah, I get a copy. That's what I learned from it. Because I'm just trying to build a reel. Just different videos because like you said, I'm working everything is every move I make is a big thing at the end. So I need to see scary, love, hate. So like it took my scary option out of it. But it's like now, okay, don't beef with nobody because it doesn't help. There's more black on black crime. It's not gonna benefit anything, but I can keep pushing and get another opportunity.
Right.
So it's like it's even opportunities that I have right now. I can't even speak on, but it's already locked in. I did what I needed to do. So I just learned a lot. Get that paperwork.
Hey, life is the best teacher. You gotta go through shit to know shit.
So yeah, that's like a lot of it. Like people, oh man, you doing so good. Like you so focused. I'm saying, man, I'm really just in class.
Yeah.
Like I really like even with different people and how to manage. Like with kids, like to take your feelings out of business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
It's a lot. Cause I like that person a whole lot, but their talent is not up to par.
Yeah.
And I had to let you go. You know, I like you so much. You're so sweet. But it's like, it doesn't make sense of business.
So do you know how to kind of separate the two so that you can still have that friendship in them, but just know mentally that, okay, I know that you're not as about your business as I may be, but we can still be cool on this level? Or do you just cut them off entirely?
Naturally in my bones, I'm gonna cut off tight.
Yeah.
I don't need to tell you. I don't need because you already did it. You done it. You caused the problem. I don't need to. We can't go back.
No.
You let you go. But I am learning to still like be in this room and say, hey, because it's like, what if who am I saying? Lena Wave. What Lena Wave is a butthole? Like what if Lena Wave is a butthole, but she gotta give me my biggest deal in my life, and it's like, oh, I don't like her, but hey, you know what's up, you know. So I learned that cutting people off is not the biggest benefit. Like you really like hurting myself. Like my mama, we had to let that go. But with business, some people is like, well, you're good for this, right, so I can put you in that category.
And that's how the fuck you just gotta do that. Period. That's just how you gotta do that.
Like, every day, all day. You're good for this. I'm gonna keep you right. So like, I can invite you to the club, and I'm gonna invite you to my birthday.
Period. Hey, it's like that though.
So I'm handling people well, but because it's like, how I treat people. Like, I can, hey, what's up? Oh, you look good. They're like, man, me and K be best friends. I don't recall who you are or that moment. So it's like I have to how I treat people, because even if I don't like you no more, you gonna tell that difference.
Yeah.
You gonna feel it. So I'm trying to learn how to be neutral, even when I say, hey. Now, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Good. Now, hey, good girl, you did.
Right.
Now it's a whole thing, and
now y'all best friends.
And I don't know you not. Now I'm a terrible person.
But that's natural though. It's just, I guess, it's your personality.
I gotta adjust.
Yeah.
I can tell you that, and I adjust to everything. Yeah, for real. Because people, it sucks. Cause like we shine, but somebody simply hating on you can change things.
Point blank period.
Point blank period. So it's not like you bowing down, but I know how to adjust to get my check.
Cause that's what it's all about. Anyway, pay me. Pay me. Well, listen, we're gonna go ahead and tap into our sip to that moment. And you got a lot of shit to sip to. It's the fact that you are a comedian, you're a host, you're in movies. You got so much going on. You married, you balancing it all. You still living life. We traveling. We out here.
Okay.
We really out here. Like,
we really out here. You're at my birthday party. We out here.
We are really like having so much fun and we getting it.
Paige's drink, child. What you done done to me? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Nah, I'm just proud of you. You got a lot to sip to and be proud of. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You're motivational and inspiring and all that shit. You know, this is somebody who was just like, yeah, I think you should be on the stage. And then I said, I used to do music. Oh, do it. Yeah, so you should do it. I said, well, I ain't got nothing new. Well, just still
do it.
This is somebody who pushed me, y'all, and I did it. And I just dropped back in business. You fuck with me.
Hey, cause it's like I really like some people. I can see the light. Like yours is like a shimmer color. It's like a teen, like, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, even when you like, no, it goes down, right? And I'm like, no. So I was like, man, I'm being too hard on Paige. You know, like, camera. I just like, but it was just like, when I see you, I was like, no. So when I see you, I was like, hey, what's the mood today? But I learned that everybody couldn't handle me treating them.
No, I liked it. Well, you know, I'm used to the push. I guess when you're an athlete and you was in band, so you have to, you know, you have to push yourself.
But so, it's like I couldn't convince you to believe in yourself.
Facts.
You already do. You just be like, nah.
I be in my head.
Me too.
I gotta stop being in my head.
Look, you talking about I look good. You look good.
Oh, thank you.
I like that too. I like it. Oh, okay. This is really for you. Hey, I like to fuck a lot. Got me in here sweating.
Yay. Okay. Because we drinking. So when I performed at MSR, what did you think? When I performed with Kia, gave me the platform, handed me the mic, let me do my thing.
Were you the winner?
Yeah,
you won that night. Okay. So it was we was doing open mics. LGBTQ line. I'm like, cause I really was like, every time I see that, I'm like, Paige, come on, like, what is like something like, cause I was just seeing like I see like we walk into the room, like I just see it. So I was just on you heavy. You came with the crowd, and people be like, well, she got a big crowd, but she gonna win. It doesn't matter. Like your talent really has to shine through, and you won the whole room over. Like I see other contestants and their family clapping. They're like, oh, we clapping for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, clap, Paige, CEO Paige, you won. Like, and it was the fact you was like, it's an old song. I was like, but have you seen any of these people? Like, it's new to us, and you killed it. And you was just like, you just looked so smooth, and it's like. I'm talking because of this drink now. You can manage people, and you are awesome at everything. But I be wanting you to be all you, like yourself. Like you are the star. Man. Like we in our own movie.
Yeah.
This is our movie. I'm in your movie right now. This is the Paige movie. I'm in your shit. I'm in your movie, and you be like, let me put another person. That's what I had to learn. Yeah. Even my old podcast, other people. I'm trying to bring people into my movie. Yeah. And the whole time, really, it's me and my wife. Yeah. I dropped everything, and that's really when I begin to shine more because I ain't gotta bring nobody up. Right. I ain't gotta introduce nobody else. I ain't gotta, hey, here's a coat. Hey, you need to dress like this. Hey, you need to, hey, speak up. Right. So like I didn't really have to tell you a lot. You would just do it, Paige.
Yeah, I'm
You
like,
know,
all right,
yeah. I'm like, oh, and she won. Who brought her here? Oh, okay.
You know, that shit was
But no, I was definitely proud of you. I knew you was gonna win. I love your music, and I want you to keep going as much as possible. Cause I want to blow with people I know.
Yeah, me
I
too.
don't want to blow with strangers. I mean, it's cool, but I'd rather be like, pay me, and she's like, pay me, gotta go with it. So I'd rather be you.
That may be what you say. So what's the ultimate goal? What you trying to accomplish? At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you kick your feet up and you say, hey, I did that shit.
My motherfucking self.
What's the goal like?
Oh, cause it's like I've been wanting that myself too. If it's just like one thing, but when I dream, it's so much. It's like I really have to like bring my dream down. So the overall goal, cause like my purpose is to save a life.
Save a life.
Save a life. If my laugh or a hug or just looking at me, my beard can make you be like, you know what? I can keep going.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, because I needed that so bad growing up, because it was my mother that was bringing me down.
Mm-hmm.
It was a voice in my head telling me to keep going, and I had friends.
Right.
So it's like, for people that don't have friends or don't have that support, I just want to be able to put on the TV, just something like, the bearded lady. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that shit stands out.
so that's my overall goal. I want to hear somebody say, you know, I kept going because, you know, I saw KPU. I kept, because I can't say it's the money. I can't say it's the mansion. I can't say it's the cars. I can't say it's the clothes, the awards. It's really the people, because even like the activism part, if I'm saying that right, because a lot of when you make a change, you're murdered.
Yeah.
Like 100%. And I even had to take time to realize I'm not scared to die either because of making a change.
Mm-hmm.
So like my overall goal is for my soul to come back with another purpose.
I like that. Yes.
Ooh, challenge.
Yes.
Ooh, Lord.
Now we gotta get into the, you know,
Okay.
into the fuck shit.
Okay, I'm with the
what I'm
fuck
saying?
shit.
So we was talking about this earlier, you know, with
Go ahead.
with the platform that you got, you in the limelight and everything, you know. We a Leo, so we like to be seen anyway, so that's already very fitting.
Okay.
And then, but you married or whatever, so, but like, what are some of the crazy things? I know you say you get DMs from niggas though, like,
Yeah.
like, of course you got the ladies hitting you up, but then like, you got dudes who are infatuated with the beard and like the shit, and
Yes.
you ever thought about bringing anybody in with you and Bay? Like, y'all have a fun girl? I know me and mine. We was talking about a fun girl. About
Fun
bringing her
girl.
in and see what.
So you hit me with two questions. I'm gonna start with the fun girl.
No. I'm gonna start with the fun girl. Fun girl
No.
out.
No, ain't no thirds. But it's like, my wife is so creative. You know, we role play. So I've been cheating on my wife with my wife.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So even like, I'll come to the club early, she'll come at 12, new outfit, makeup. I heard your wife ain't show up. You know, kind of whisper. I'm like, I'll be like, excuse me. So it's like, she makes, you know, if I have an urge for that attention, she definitely cures it with making a new character. Like, I don't know if she pay attention to the girl, they become that girl, but she definitely,
That is so lit.
like,
Fuck what y'all heard about the parents' life. It's lit out here.
it's lit out here.
Role playing.
Okay.
We cheating on Bay with Bay.
Now, with the attention, I am getting men more and more often.
Yeah.
It started with old white men. I used to live
I
there.
should have known.
Old white men offer cash.
Okay, see, now you talking.
No, Paige. Put your hand out. No, Paige. No. I ain't know. I'm talking about, like, I put it in the joke. I really was at a quick trip and Ken saw. He was like, "Hey there, big fella."
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Excuse me.
You want to talk about being cussed out?
$300 cash. He wanted to suck my cock for $300.
I would have let him.
If my cock was real, I'm like, it's in the trunk. We good. But it's just like, so it's like in person is men, And my DMs is also still, man, send me your cash up. It's always like, with men, it's always money. Okay, and with the women, it's like, it's more like, I wish I could have something like what you have. Or, I'm so inspired, you got a beard, that's so cool. Or like, one straight one's just like, I wish you would fuck me. And I feel like I'm cute enough to get a better flirt. Like,
like they should come,
you know, it's like
a little different.
Like, dang. But it's like, when you DM me, you DMing us. Oh, my wife is automatically logged in.
Oh, wow.
We get it together. And she responds now.
That's serious.
It's
already logged in.
But it's like, it gets her like a little irritated. It makes it kind of hot. So sex is always like aggressively beautiful. You know what I mean?
So with the role play, give me a scenario. You come in, give me names. Like
okay. So my favorite name, hers is Charlie. She's a no label.
A no label.
No label. No.
Okay, so she just fly with the wind.
Fly with the wind. Me is Teddy. She's like that teddy bear stud love.
Okay.
I'm a stud, but I'm really a soft stud.
Yeah.
Soft.
I don't, the labels.
Yeah.
I let people label me as such, just as long as you know I'm all woman and don't, fuck that up.
And really, like, look, labels really don't matter.
Yeah, I don't really.
Really, like, I'm not as attached to the stud title. Like, I feel more attached to being a wife. I just think like us old heads is like, this had to be this because we was comparing ourselves to straight people. So that's just Teddy real soft and shit. So it's like, I'll come home, she gotta come upstairs and she have like a whole masculine outfit on.
What?
And I'm like, wait a minute.
But you don't fuck with studs though, do you?
I have never fucked with one, but I see why people do.
What?
I mean, yeah, because we're not open, but I feel like we were, like, I'm not like, I ain't gonna fuck no stud. Like, I'm with it. It's cool because even with me, like, I was so masculine, I can get real soft if you do it right.
Yeah.
Real loud, real like, it just real like, the sex became really versatile. So it's not just me and my mouth.
Because you're married at this point, there are no.
It still took time.
Yeah, okay.
I've probably been busting it all the way open probably like 3 years. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm a stud, you gonna do it like this.
So now you just free game.
You know,
come on, babe.
Child, I be on the couch and slapping my pussy sometimes. Like, did you hear me? Like, hey, you hear that? Like, no, come find it. What is that?
I fucking hate you.
So the role play, what helped me was like she put the stud outfit. I was like, damn. So like I had to be submissive.
Yeah.
She really taught me how to be submissive. I really wasn't educated on that because I still was trying to fight feminist men and my mama and stuff. So it really was like therapy with the role play. We'll talk to my therapist and we'll try to talk to my therapist.
Okay.
Try it. So I came home. She had the stud clothes on. I was like, look, you ain't got the strap on through too. But she was like, wait, if I did, it's about to go down. I'm like, you're right. You're right, I'm Teddy. So, babe, don't kill me. She blindfolded me. Like, cause we really was kind of like wrestling.
Yeah.
And she was trying to put it, I'm like, no, I ain't going down. And it's like when she put that blindfold on me, and she was kind of like, she whispered, was like, it's a woman that's about to fuck you. It's a woman. And it's kind of just ran through my body, and I just felt more open and loose. And that was like some of the best sex ever from that point.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I can start my legs up a little higher now.
Okay, babe, let's clap it up for babe.
Babe, busting
open. Babe got you busting it open and shit.
Yeah, I be like, so who on top? Not me.
Okay, Charlie. That is lit. So dang, so like babe never had to kind of like jump in and be like, oh, that's babe, you getting close. Oh, that's it. Or do you kind of like stop it before it get to that point? Because that's how I am. I'll be like, oh, especially when I know, like, she's present.
I feel like
and they may not know that, so.
She's never had to like, well, in the beginning, let me go back because I'll be thinking 11 years. In the beginning, like the first year, because we was fell in love in a call center in Albany. So at that time, we was dating. Like, oh no, this is me. But I try to make it like known as much as possible. I'm married. I'm married.
Yeah, you do.
I make it like
job of that.
So people that try to say they don't know, you tripping.
Yeah.
At this point, and if they try to, like, she just never had to do that. It'd be more me and people calling her Whitney, or calling her wifey, or like just obviously disrespect, and she had to tell me like, hey, it doesn't bother me. Like, I know that I'm your wife. So it'd be me that'd get mad. And she'd be like, don't worry about it. Like, we good.
Oh, that's good. That's great. That's luck, actually, what you got right there. That's luck. Because most people are not that understanding. I feel like, man or woman. Mm-hmm. Not just, you don't have to just be like women. But nah, that's just really.
People like, chill out, player. Oh, beat your ass out here.
Because, you had your ways back in the day, but we far from that. Far from that.
You can't go from a hoe.
You can go to a hoe to a wife.
Yes.
And that's what you did.
Yes, because I was out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't trade it for nothing in this world. You are content and good to go. You are locked in. You're married. We see kids coming?
Oh, we wanted kids. We did try.
Y'all got dogs?
We do have hella dogs. We're taking a break because we were trying to, and even right now we decided like the KB2 from the brand is like currently our baby right now.
Okay.
Because like even like the living room is like my shirt office, you know, kind of thing. Got my speaker for like the practice, so we are taking a break, but we do want kids, but I do see us adopting as well.
Okay.
Like even like the teenagers right before college, like even that part, I'm down for.
Absolutely. That's lit though.
That's pretty good.
That is so beautiful. Oh my god.
Let me take a sip.
Yeah, you better sip.
Yo, you got me in here, love. What's this coming from?
Yeah. This for the wine, just because you know I had gave
2 cups down.
You got options, you know. I was
some
pushing work. You want some shit? Absolutely.
You know, I'm working hard out here.
So, like, what's next? Like, what you got lined up? What you want to accomplish? We about to go into the summer. I just feel like this summer is about to be so lit.
Yes.
And I mean that with, like, the partying. I mean that with the getting to the business, accomplishing shit, the celebrations. I just feel like this summer is just about to be the land of opportunities, and we're going to manifest everything.
Yes.
I just feel it.
I feel like the summer going to be super, 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 super lit. Coming up, more clothes. Working on my summer line right now. I got a few acting opportunities.
Okay, yes.
You know what I'm saying? I can tell y'all, you know, everything. Hey, it's coming, you know.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, darling. Definitely more hosting. 100% more hosting.
What's your breast cancer?
Definitely. Oh, we locked in. I feel like your event gonna be real crazy.
Yeah, 5. We gotta be there. I'm working on
do like an after party too.
Definitely need an after party. I want to put that in motion.
Yes, because people want to come. I think that'd be dope. So what? Comedy, acting, working on my health journey.
Yeah.
To getting that down. I want to be fully running next summer. We in the party.
Shirts
off. Go.
I'm about to get my little annual pass for Stone Mountain. So whenever y'all want to walk the mountain, let's do this shit.
I'm with it. I'm at the gym about 2 to half the time of the week. I mean, it's start. You know, it's effort. It's effort. You know. So that, and I think that is it for now. But you know, I try to be as active as possible. Nothing's off the table. Yeah, nothing. Nothing's on the table. I'm on strip. I might. Watch out for this one with this you got me.
Alright, listen.
Okay.
So like I like to wrap everything up with motivation. Because you know, we 2 people out here trying whatever. And the main part of this platform is for people to really come on here and like to really just, you know, talk your shit, let people know what you're doing. And I got that from my guy, Julian Butts from Soundtrack to My Life. Shout out to Julian. One thing he always do is hype everybody up. And he kind of got me into that. So he said this thing where he like give people their flowers now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to do. I want to hype you up. I want to let people know that KB Too Funny is the bearded lady of comedy out here doing her thing, grinding, being on every scene, making sure she get noticed and get the exposure to make it to the top, because that is the ultimate goal. And a lot of people talk, but a lot of people don't do. So I just want you to lend a few words of motivation for anybody that's kind of like trying to create a platform for themselves, no matter where it is, no matter whether it's comedic or whatever it is. Just kind of lend some words of encouragement
certain camera? Let's take a sip. Thank you for that. So I'm gonna try to be not because it is a process. Okay. One thing I had to learn that I am the star of my own. You are the star of your own. Nobody I did
Word to fly.
for real. Like nobody can close their eyes and think of your thoughts. Okay, it's really like I had to understand like it's not a right or wrong when it comes to me and my if that makes sense. So believe in yourself, know that you're even if somebody can bring somebody in, that's a co-star in your movie. Okay? It's also important to show face. You have to show up. I don't care. You trying to I used to go out like, well, if I go out, they gonna come to my stuff. Which is not the case. But they know that, KB, we know KB from before. We know KB from this, we know KB from that. So make sure people cannot identify when you walk into the room. So you have to show up, get your picture. I was there. But you can go somewhere and not get that picture, therefore you was not there. You know what's gonna take pictures? Yes. Because when I go get my VH1 special, have a throwback Thursday, I have my pictures from that event.
Right.
So your movie,
put a stamp on it.
Put a stamp on it. Do your movie. Have proof that you was there. Show up. Speak. When I go to an event, I speak to people at the door. I speak to the security. I speak to the cook. I speak to the host. And I make sure I find out who the owner is. The building, not the event. Who has the paperwork?
That's real shit right here. You gotta, hey, that's real talk. The game is free now. Better pay attention.
Look good.
Look good. But you know, that's never mine. Yeah. That's anyway. That's anyway.
Know your brand.
You better pop shit.
Those gems by KB.
Hey, I just really want to salute you for everything you're doing. You're doing an awesome job. You're motivating people. You're inspiring people, especially me. I'm proud of you. I'm going to continue to be your support system. Whatever you need from me, I got you. So make sure y'all supporting y'all friends. Let them know how can they follow you, how can they book you, whatever it is. How can they keep up with everything that you got going?
I got you. You can follow me on Instagram. It is KB2funny. I'm also on Facebook, but more on Instagram. On my email, it is KB2funnyATL@gmail. You could book me. Please don't be hesitant because I'm willing to work with you because I'm all about building my resume, yours too. And
anybody.
Just hit me up, and just have like the proper conversation. But yeah, mostly Instagram and my email. And I got a gift. You take gifts?
Yeah, I want a gift.
Yay!
Yes, I like gifts and shit.
Boom. Now don't be tripping on the bag. You gotta save your bag. Okay?
Yeah, we always save bags actually.
I got you.
Oh yes, aggressively beautiful.
I got base something too.
Oh, this is cute.
Yeah.
Now this is cute.
I
like that.
Yeah. You shining?
Yes, I like this. Thank you so much. Make sure y'all support Aggressively Beautiful. We got the apparel right here. Mm-hmm. Reach out to her. You got her information. Make sure you book her. Make sure you order some apparel. And join the movement. If you want to work with her as well, she's, she all for the cause. That's how we got going in this thing.
For sure.
So shout out to my folks. Shout out to Humane Media. Shout out to the production. You already know it is your girl Paige Alexander, aka CEO Paige, and this is my lovely guest, the talented, the hilarious, bearded lady of comedy, KB2funny. Cup it up one time. Hey.
Look, I'm toasting both cups because I'm in here living the life. All that.
Hey.
Just for you, baby. Trill Vibes Podcast.
It's a wrap.